Hi. Hello, everybody. This is our new vehicle recommendation. My name is Matthew Rosa.
I am Rue Hedrick.
I'm Rebecca Cranville.
Let's get into it.
Our purpose today is to go over and recommend potential replacements for the company vehicle. The vehicle is used for transporting clients to business meals. It's also used for trips to and from the Cincinnati airport. It's used also for executive travel to company meals and meetings, usually around a 300-mile radius. It's also used to move documents as well as other things between office and other business locations.
So our team was tasked with researching 3 potential replacements that we're going to go over in this presentation to replace our current company card for Fifth Third Bank. The ones that we're going to be going over are the 2023 Toyota Sienna, the 2024 Ford Explorer, and the 2024 Honda Pilot.
The problem we're addressing today is what new company vehicles should be selected. The current 2009 Honda Odyssey is well overdue to be replaced. Fifth Third's policy is to replace vehicles after 10 years or 120,000 miles. The car was not replaced under this criteria due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which resulted in lower than expected mileage as well as financial cutbacks.
The current car that's being used and has been used for the last decade is the 2009 Honda Odyssey 5-door EX. It was purchased in 2010 and has approximately 964 miles on it. It gets about 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon highway. It seats approximately 8 passengers, uses the fuel type of gas, and cargo space with all the seats down. It gets around 147.4 cubic feet of cargo space, and its consumer rating back when it was bought was a 4.5.
Based on what Miss Greenfield requested for the previous company card, the one that we have now, we researched for vehicles that met or exceeded the same standards as that vehicle. So we were looking for something that was under 40,000, had a life expectancy of at least 10 years, had a fuel efficiency of at least 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon in the highway, so that it would match or exceed the current card standards, and needed to feature a large cargo capacity and about 8 passenger seats for being able to transport our clients and their luggage to and from the airport, being able to move those documents around, et cetera, et cetera.
And the first car up is the 2023 Toyota Sienna LE. This hybrid minivan is the definition of luxury on a budget. With an impressive 36 miles per gallon for both city and highway driving, employees will have no issue getting around town.
Next up, we have the 2024 Ford Explorer. This one's going to cost around $64,760 new, which falls in the middle of all of our research cars price-wise. It has a decent mile per gallon at 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highway, or a combination of 24 miles per gallon. The selling point for this car compared to the others is it has the highest crash test rating, frontal crash, rollover rating, side barrier, side crash, and side pull were all equal to or above our other researched cars. In addition to that, it also has many of the same safety features as the other cars did.
Our next car on the docket is the 2024 Honda Pilot. It costs approximately $37,090. It gets about 90 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon highway. It's the highest selling point is that it overall has the highest consumer rating, with its value, quality, reliability, performance, comfort, and styling all meeting or or exceeding either of our other cars on the docket.
To give a good comparison of the three vehicles, we've broken them down by category. First, an important factor is cost. As you can see, the Sienna comes in at the lowest at 36,698, followed closely by the Explorer at 36,760. The Pilot, while not far off, comes in the highest at 37,090. Miles per gallon is where we see a significant difference. Since the Sienna is a hybrid, it comes in at a whopping 36 combined MPG. The Explorer has a respectable 21 MPG city and 28 highway, while the Pilot comes in at 19 city and 27 miles per gallon highway.
So all of the cars that we researched, all three of these options, had an estimated lifespan of around the same length. They were all listed as having about 200,000 miles or more with regular maintenance expected lifespan, which based on the company's current average usage of the company car lying around 10,355 miles per year. This would mean that the car, as long as it was regularly maintained, would last about 19.3 years. And with the current standard being to replace every 10 years, we're safe to say that all of these cars would likely last the length that we would want them. They all have about the same passenger capacity. The Ford Explorer has the least at 7, and then the 2023 Toyota Sienna and the 24 Honda Pilot both have 8.
All right. So the next thing is that we judge the cars on is the cargo capacity. Overall, the Toyota Sienna had the highest cargo capacity with all the chairs down at 100.1 cubic feet. Following that is the 2024 Ford Explorer. With all the seats down, it gets a 87.8 cubic feet. And the last one is the 2004 Honda Pilot, which with all the seats down gets approximately 4.5 cubic feet. And all three cars have has the same basic warranty of 3 years or 36,000 miles covering the basic warranty.
All three vehicles are chock full of safety features. They all include lane departure alert and lane assist. The Honda Pilot comes with automated emergency braking, which detects pedestrians and applies the brakes. It also has adaptive cruise control, which reduces the car's set speed if it detects a slower car ahead. Blind spot monitoring warns the driver if they try to merge and there's something in their blind spot. Similar to the Pilot's automated emergency braking, the Toyota Sienna has a pre-collision system which alerts you of a pedestrian, and if you don't take action, applies the brakes. Its full speed range dynamic radar cruise control is also a version of adaptive cruise control, but it works using radar and can utilize a preset distance from another car. The Ford Explorer has its own version of automated braking with its forward collision warning and automated braking system. All these features are intended to reduce the risk of an accident. Unfortunately, crashes still happen to even the best drivers, so it's important that we look at crash test ratings. As you can see, all the vehicles are highly rated, especially in side barrier and side crashes. Where we see the difference is in the Ford Explorer's perfect front crash score.
And as far as the fuel type goes, the 2023 Toyota Sienna is the only hybrid on the list, which does really help with the cost of gas per year, per month that we're spending. as it gets a lot more miles per gallon. The 2024 Ford Explorer and the Honda Pilot both are gas vehicles, which would make that gas price rise a little bit. As far as the consumer ratings go, the 2024 Honda Pilot does have the highest ratings in it pretty much all categories compared to the other two cars. However, the 2023 Toyota Sienna has the second best in pretty much all of the categories, especially in reliability and style. And the 2024 Ford Explorer doesn't have too bad of consumer ratings, and these are based off of the users of the car, not the experts.
So our recommendation with the new office vehicle, we are all agreed it is the 2023 Toyota Sienna. It has a sleek professional look and it's very budget friendly. It's a hybrid, which means it gets much better miles per gallon with a 36 combined miles per gallon, much higher than the other two. It's new despite being a 2003 model. So we do reach the goal of wanting a new vehicle and not a used one. It has a lifespan of 19.3 years based on average company's usage. And Toyota's reputation as one of the most reliable cars. It also has the best cubic feet and the most cargo space out of the combined vehicles. And out of the three cars we've researched, even with all of these benefits, it has the lowest cost out of the research vehicles.
We will now open the floor for questions. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, we want to thank you for the opportunity to research the best option for Fifth Third Zoo vehicle. If you think of any further questions or comments, please feel free to reach out.
Thank you.
Thank you.